You know, it's coincidence.
Huh? Coincidence or nothing?
Amazing, man. Amazing.
Okay. Can I have all the dream chasers? 3 hours. Hi, my name is Asha Rage, founder of Dream Chaser Youth Club. Today we are excited. We're going to London to the National History Museum, and it's been funded by Birmingham universities to showcase the history, and hopefully the young people learn one or two from it. Some of them, it's first time to go and see the museum. I myself is the first time to go and see the museum as well, and hopefully they will learn one or two from it. We're so excited, and hopefully they're excited as well. And we have 25 young people that we are going with, and hopefully they will come back with something that is more useful and meaningful to them. And
This one, how many we have? 7.
How is everyone today? Good! For the first part, you'll be meeting scientists, researchers, STEM officers all across the museum. You'll be spending time meeting about 6 different research groups that work in the museum and getting to know all the exciting, interesting work that goes on here. Then you've got, after lunch, you will be doing 2 things. You'll be exploring the museum. Since this is the first time for many of you here, you'll have there. If there's an evacuation and happening in the other parts of the museum, there will be staff in purple. We're going to do some introductions. So, here we go. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Florian. I'm an identification and advisory officer in the Angela Malman Center for UK Nature. I identify things for people, for the public, and I also record them with my camera and put them on iNaturalist.
Hi everyone, my name is Adam, and I work in Schistosomiasis group. It's all about parasites and snails, and I take care of the lab, which is full of live snails here at the museum. We're doing lots of research on snails and parasites that live inside the snails that you will have a chance to see later. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Bonnie Webster. I work with Adam, and I'm what's called a parasitologist. So we look at parasites, and particularly we're interested in tropical parasites in Africa.
Hello, my name's Imran. I'm a researcher here at the museum, and I'm a paleontologist, so I study fossils. And in particular, I do a lot of work shooting fossils with X-rays, so I'll tell you a bit more about that later.
Hi, I'm Natalie. I'm also a scientist here at the museum. I'm an evolutionary biologist and work with mammals a lot.
Hey, I'm Katie. I'm a researcher and a curator in paleontology, so I work on snails and clams and things like that, and how they've evolved and what they tell us about the planet. Lots of stuff.
Hi, I'm Sophia. I'm a master's student looking at mollusks and how they react.
Yeah, hang on, let the first bit go in. Yeah.
To be on your best behaviour.
And it shuts its mouth when it puts the paw out through the hair, like a mouse. And you know, have you ever seen like those murder mystery programs where they go, oh, we got the person's hair, and this is how they murdered in like Denmark, this kind of thing.
It's basically an insect. Invertebrates don't have a backbone, so a lot of like mammals do. Like we have a spine, right? But insects don't. So that's what invertebrates means, and terrestrial means land. So insects were in land. And then this page tells us the difference between a bee, so hymenopter means bee, wasp, etc. And this is in their life cycle. What can you tell me about what these do? Again, it's, what did I say this was?
You banked under the water that was swimming really fast and it hit a sandbank and it couldn't get off.
Alright, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay.
They do look like almost like me. So they were
I don't know, I don't have a rule. They get much bigger. This kind of
But with this kind of technology, you can peer inside and figure out what kind of animal is in there, right? So there are people working in bodies. We don't want to turn X-ray you too much. You're not going to get superpowers. You might get sick. Which will pump through really, really high energy X-rays through the fossils. Which, if you were in the hospital, would be really bad for you. These fossils, they're dead. They don't care. You can do whatever you want to them. So we can shoot them with really, really high energy X-rays. And that means we can get much more information about them. We can take away all of the rocks surrounding them. We can see inside them in much more detail. So,
is that a spider?
No, this is a snail.
Come on,
I don't know any spiders I can't get.
I never knew snails were that big, you know.
No, but in Australia the spiders are
Well, that's as big as the door.
They're not as big as the door.
They are as big as the door.
1, time to switch over.
Is this, I use a microscope to identify. And we also have a collection.
So that side of the fossil there, that's completely buried in the rock. But by using these technologies, we're able to kind of visualize it, see everything about it, and then, as I said, we can use it as a way of understanding more about the history of life, trying to work out how you can be a cool guy like me and have your own fossil collection, and then before you know it, you'll be working here in the museum.
I can't wait for that.
There's some crows in the museum, so I have a video of me on
What's
YouTube.
their names?
To see me and to get opinions. They are very smart.
Can you show us later?
They are not
Holes in it for the genetic DNA to find out how old it was and where it's come from.
We had time to chat to all the scientists. Now it's time for lunch and the time for tours and roaming around the museum.
Well, you got to record this.
So this building, if you think about it, is like the way I describe it, it's like a library. Instead of books, it's like things in jars. So yeah, the smell is, I've opened the tank here, and that's made a bit of a smell. It's basically just ethanol with a bit of oil in it. If it's really upsetting you, don't worry about it. We can all go up that end of the room. You don't have to come and have a look at the tank. That's called a Greenland shark, and these get really big. These get up to 7 meters long. That's a real shark, yeah.
How long
It's been there for about 10 years, something like that. 10 years? Yeah, but we've got stuff that's really, really old. We've got stuff that's over 250 years old.
You have any new stuff?
Yeah, we get new stuff all the time. So, what have we got that's new in here? The big squid in that tank over there, we got that in 2005. But yeah, like most of what you can see is probably over 100 years old. This is a really cool kind of shark. This is a shark called a treasure shark. And this is just a baby one. These get really up to 4 meters long, and they have this really long tail, which they use to slap fish about with.
With the back end?
Yeah, the back. So they just sort of go up to the shore fish and just smack them with the tail. And there you go.
Okay, 1 second. Let me take a picture now. That's the video. Animals have lights in them. What's
Yeah,
going
that's
on?
how they
Drop it in slowly.
So they're there in the dark and they have little lights.
Yeah, Ghana.
Well handled.
Gangster.
Little spines all over their skin, like little teeth. Feel it. So if you stroke it that way, it's this, and then you stroke it that way, you can really feel the.
Yeah, I want to hold it.
Do you want to try as well, guys?
Was yours heavy?
Nah, it was heavy. It's not heavier. It's just
So it's not heavy,
have
but...
it.
Yo, tell him hop out.
Pull up.
Can I pull it?
Yeah, pull up from there.
Go on, you got it.
Yo, this thing is heavy, you know.
Hamza, you got to do it.
Got it?
That's a double shot.
So we got, this is a squid called a colossal squid. And this is called a colossal squid. And these get really big. So this is just a little one. These get to 15 meters long, longer than this tank. And it has the biggest eye of any animal in the world. So the eye of a colossal squid is about that big.
This is octopus.
It's like an octopus, but the difference is octopus has got 8 arms. And the squid's got 8 and then 2 long tentacles. So if you see something that looks like this, got 2 really long tentacles, it's a squid.
Where's the head?
The head burst off. So sadly, when we caught this, well, the people that caught it, it was on a fishing hook, and when they tried hauling it out of the water, the back end of it just tore off, which is a real shame.
What are these used for?
So these are for catching its food.
Oh.
So these are the sort of the attack tentacles. So the colossal squid's got these hooks here, and the giant squid's got these suckers. So these tentacles, if it sees something it wants to eat, the tentacles shoot out and it just grabs it, and then it pulls it back all the way to here into these shorter arms. And in the middle there, it's got a beak like a bird, and that's how it eats it. So it's got this sort of beak in the middle there, like that.
Is that the whole thing?
This is the whole giant squid here.
Where's the squid's head then?
So it's sort of lying on its side. So there's its eye at the top there.
What's that then?
So this is called, that's like its body. So all its organs and everything are in there. And that hole there is called its siphon, and it can squirt water out of that. And if it gets scared, you know, it can squirt ink.
Yeah.
So if something's, the big thing that eats these is whales. Certain whales love to eat giant squid. And yeah, so if it's being chased, it squirts water out there and it can just shoot off.
And do they be on the shore or in the sea?
So this one was caught in a fishing net. So they're normally right out at sea and quite deep down. So we're really lucky to get this. They're really rare to catch.
It's quite big, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's about over 8 meters long. Wow. And it has the second biggest eye of any animal. Biggest eye, colossal squid. Second biggest eye.
Is that it there?
That's it there. Yeah. So it's sort of about that big. Yeah.
And with the ink, is that so? Is it the ink we use is from that? Or?
It's similar, and people can write with it. In fact, we had an artist who came down and painted a picture of the squid using squid ink.
Squid ink, yeah.
And so it works. It's not the same sort of substance as what we use, but you can use it to write with. Yeah. I think we make ink by like grinding up some black substance and then adding water to it. And I think that's how they used to make ink in the old days. But yeah, just because I'm used to it doesn't mean it's
That's him.
So these are very weird. These are 2 kinds of mammals that lay eggs.
Isn't that a
duck-billed platypus?
Yes, platypus.
Yeah. So these are really weird. So these are found in Australia, and these are old as well. See, it says 1880.
1880.
So they were.
Are they still around?
Yeah, they are. They're not that common, but you still find them in Australia. And there was a lot of interest in them because they were so weird. So you can see there it says sent to Professor Owen in 1880.
Today was all about giving people a bit of experience in environmental science, natural sciences, and the idea was, well, Natural History Museum is the biggest museum in the country, so what better place to take everybody? So I hope everyone got a chance to see a little bit behind the scenes, to meet some scientists, and get a bit of an experience that we wouldn't normally have gotten. The reason why we do this is that hopefully people get to see some environmental sciences that they wouldn't have seen and think, yeah, I want to do that. The idea behind documenting it is so that other people might get to see this as well and think, yeah, I want to do a bit of that. So the whole idea is to make this a bit more accessible, and hopefully we achieved that and people had fun.
Yo, chat, we live. My name's Hamza. We're live at Natural History Museum. We're here learning about animals, history, everything. It's been a great experience. Well, I shout out to Dream Chase for bringing us here in London. We're live.
Yo chat, it's Ahmed, and today, as Hamza said, Dream Chasers brought us to the National History Museum. Shout out to Dream Chasers for bringing us, appreciate it. We learned a lot of things, we learned interesting things about history, of course, because it's a National History Museum, animals. Like we just had a little walk around, and we went to this little fish place, and we saw like fish and animals stuck in this like kind of chemical, and just like hella monkeys, hella snakes, hella fishes just stuck in it. And you're gonna see the pictures that we were holding some of the fishes that were in the chemicals. And yeah, it was all our experience. Like it was all good. I recommend this place. Whoever wants to come, whoever wants to see a museum, trust me, come to this museum. This museum is at. Shout out to Dream Chasers. Lock in, chat. Lock in.
What about lock in?
We're here at the National History Museum. The thing I find interesting about this museum is that the way that they preserve like the dead animals for like millions of years.
What I liked about this museum is a very outside experience. You don't really see stuff like this in museums in Birmingham. They've got very old, very historic items in there, and that's pretty much what I enjoyed.
Thank you for Dream Chasers, and thank you to Haba Asha for bringing us out here.
Thank you.
Hello guys, Amatullah, aka Amma.
And Zakran, aka Iki, and we are here at Natural History Museum, and we learned like about different animals and stuff, and we actually held a fish as well. So I want to say thank you for Dream Chase Youth Club for helping us to come here.
I recommend you bring your kids, children, everyone here because it's a nice experience and you learn new things that you never knew before. And shout out to Dream Chasers for bringing us here. London's beautiful, anything. So yeah.